All right, so this is just a quick, short little message about flowers and why you deserve your flowers. So, whether you are single, taken, in a relationship, just ended a relationship, either way, you deserve flowers. For no reason at all, you deserve flowers. So it's Friday, and I like to call this Fresh Flower Fridays. The funny thing is, I haven't bought myself fresh flowers in a few weeks. I used to do this every single Friday. It was just a way to feel. Actually, it was a form of self-love and self-care, and just the way it makes me feel, picking up fresh flowers, going through them, picking, which one I wanted. And it was every week was different, depending on my mood, depending on my vibe, how I was feeling in that day. So I think it's a great thing to jump into the weekend with a fresh bouquet of flowers, especially as women. All right. I don't know. There's just something that flowers do to us. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you don't like flowers. Maybe flowers is not your thing. Maybe it's plants. So either or, you should definitely pick one, even if it's to have a fresh, beautiful plant growing in your home, plants growing in your garden. Flowers and plants are just a phenomenal way to love on yourself. And we all know that there's something magical about looking at fresh flowers, whether it's on your desk, on your kitchen counter, your living room, something about it makes you feel warm and beautiful from the inside. It gives our home, whether it's our home, our working space, this vibe. It's soothing, it's soft, it's gentle, it's happy. It's a happy thing to look at, and it creates that ambiance in your home or your workspace. And what happens is, like, you innately smile when you see them. And it's a nice reminder that you're appreciated by you, if you're the one that bought yourself the flowers, which I think is super dope, or someone else. It should be really kind of a combination of both. It's a reminder of your beauty and the beauty around you, no matter what is happening. So no matter what's happening, when I look at my flowers, when I look at my plants, it's a reminder that there's beauty all around me. There's beauty growing within me, and there's beauty growing around me. And on that point, you should always remember that you are appreciated. You're appreciated. And even if no one else sees you, even if nobody believes that or tells you that, you know that. Deep down inside, when you are buying yourself flowers, that's a form of saying, that's a way of saying, thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth, for loving on me. Thank you, Elizabeth, for thinking I'm important. You didn't need somebody else to buy you these flowers. You bought it for yourself. And what we forget is that the one person who should appreciate you the most, not a boyfriend, not a partner, not a parent, not a child, is you. It's me. I need to appreciate myself more than anyone else can appreciate me or will show that they appreciate me. So what I'm talking about is celebrating you. Celebrating you. I'm suggesting that you praise yourself, reward yourself, give yourself a damn break. All right, girl, give yourself a break. You do so much. We do so much, but I'm talking to you right now. You do so much, and still you think it's too little. How many of us as moms carry mommy guilt? We go and we buy ourselves something at the mall, and we're guilty if we don't at least bring something home for the kids, right? Or your child. Like there's that guilt. We're constantly feeling that guilt. We're not spending enough time with our parents, enough time with our friends, enough time with our children. We're not cultivating self-care enough. We're not paying enough attention to our home. We're not organized enough. Like we're constantly beating ourselves up. Constantly. So when was the last time that you planted a couple of plants? When was the last time that you planted a seed, bought yourself some flowers? It's one of the most peaceful and soothing feelings, just purchasing the flowers or the plant. There's something that happens. It's so magical when you're standing there at the cash register and you're paying for that beautiful plant and those flowers, and you're holding them. You bring them in your car, you walk home, whatever it is, and you cut them and you prep them and you put them in your vase, and there's something super magical about it. There's something magical about watering your plants. It's a beautiful thing. And it's about time that you give in to one small reminder that you are good enough. You're good enough to yourself and to this crazy world that we try with every breath in us to make a footprint in. Whether that's with our children, our families, our students, our coworkers, our bosses, our managers, right? We're always trying to make a footprint. And if you don't have a vase at home, right? If you don't have a vase, vase, whatever you want to call it, buy one at Dollarama. Like, they sell so many different shapes, so many different sizes. There's no excuse as to why you can't have something to put your fresh flowers in. A woman should always have a flower vase. Always. Or a few, okay? So this is my way of thinking. This is my kind of like my philosophy, right? If you can buy yourself the bag and the shoes, you can buy yourself some flowers. Yeah, that's right. It's a reminder of how amazing and beautiful you are. Yes, you. Okay? You don't need someone else to prove how great you are or to boost your self-esteem. You don't need a boyfriend or a husband or a friend or a parent or a neighbor or a coworker or your boss or your pastor. Or you don't need someone to get you a bouquet of flowers. They don't have to buy you anything on your anniversary. No, they don't have to. Okay, it'd be nice if they do, but why? Why not do it for you, for yourself? You don't need your mom to send you I'm thinking of you, honey, flowers. You don't need your boyfriend to say happy anniversary, and if he doesn't, he's in trouble when you get home. Right? All you need is the realization that you owe yourself. Right? You owe yourself this little guilty pleasure, and know that it's perfectly okay to gift yourself every once in a while. I would say every week. You work hard. You deserve it. Allow your appreciation to bloom in whatever flowers or plants you prefer. So, whether you enjoy sunflowers, daisies, lilies, orchids, just pick a petal. Maybe even pick a different one every week. But going forward, I'm inviting you to see Fridays as Fresh Flower Fridays. So you can jump into the weekend, relaxed, looking at your beautiful flowers all weekend. They'll even bring you into the following week. Obviously, you'll have to throw them out at some point, right? And then the next Friday, you go buy another, even if it's one flower. One flower. Doesn't have to be a bundle or a huge bouquet. One tiny little plant or a couple seeds to plant something, right? So these are all the reasons why you should go out and buy yourself flowers right now in this moment. It's Friday. It's Friday, like today, right now. It's Friday.